ability to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3. Herbert off of play action. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play action. It's Herbert.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
On 1st down, Howell. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Howell. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Baylor Tigers. 21. Set.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete.
After the success they had on the 2nd play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Again, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Flush to his under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 31.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Here we go.
From the 23, here's second and 2.
19.
Al down to throw it.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown!
Cole Turner
from 21 yards away.
And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Herbert.
That's taken in by Palmer.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Herbert throwing again. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Commanders' 29-yard line.
Home troops right. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, 29 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And this will be caught at the 30. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And Hal will throw it. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10. Here's Herbert once more. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Crowd right.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Howell from the gun.
That escapes the sack. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Sam Howell
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Set. 380. Home the troops right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. Green hut.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Chargers 7.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Howell and the Commanders come up now 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got Turner. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
First down, Howell to throw. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Howell out of the shotgun.
38-yard line.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Here's Howell. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Curtis Samuel, 32 yards.
And the Commanders have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
42. Chargers 7. Joey Sly to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, LA!
Johnston, 60 yards. And the Chargers are able to at least get one score back. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Howell, he'll look to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Turner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 67 yards. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chargers 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Howell throwing on 1st down here. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Washington.
Back to throw, Howell. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel, 32 yards. And the Commanders get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Chargers 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 24 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Baylor Tigers.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. Oh, Hal loses it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Man open is Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Hal. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Powell. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Howell. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
Part, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in a blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Herbert now. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That was a bad play.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Quan Martin.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hal down to throw it.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead. Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not.
And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. but being down this big, you also take even more chances.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis.
So they tried to tack on two more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon.